Okay, I normally don't crank out videos every day, but I'm trying to get all these reviews done by New Year's. That basically gives me a day and a half to get 3 more reviews done, which I think I can totally handle that because I've literally been behind on my reviews all year because I'm either too busy working, too busy playing video games, or too busy riding my dirt bike. So that puts the reviews far behind. So I'm probably the last person on YouTube to review this Defenders 4-pack, which this Defenders 4-pack, to me, I'm the biggest hater out there when it comes to Marvel Legends repaints. But this thing, basically the best thing about this is the box. The box is amazing. Unfortunately, this box is going to be in my trash in about a minute and a half. And as far as these characters go, this Daredevil Complete Waste, you pretty much already have this exact figure with this slightly different color of red. So that's kind of whatever, no big deal. This Jessica Jones, however, Jewel, is a figure that you've needed in your collection since day one. You finally get it. It just sucks that we've waited this long and all they give us is a crappy repaint. They couldn't even put like a real belt on the same. We're going to check that out in a minute. This Iron Fist is actually a figure that I actually think is really good, and I like it, and I'm excited to get it, open it, put it on my shelf. It's a different costume, and I think it's awesome. This Power Man, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, whatever you want to call him, this was something that really pissed me off because I have the original, and then when I saw this, I was like, hey, wait a second. This guy is actually really cool. It gives my fellow collectors a chance to get one if you don't feel like spending $100 on eBay or whatever the old ones are going for. Probably nothing now because you can get him. So there's enough change between this one and the other one. I'm going to show you both to where it doesn't bother me, and I'm actually glad that I have another one in my collection. And this thing is something like, I think it was an Amazon exclusive. It was really hard to get. Then I finally did get it. I think I paid like $77 for it. Let me ask you guys something. Do you have that friend that loves to show off when something goes on sale? Like, he knows that I already paid full rip for this. And about 2 weeks after I bought it, this thing goes on sale for $55. And he cannot wait to tell me, hey, did you see that Defender box set went on sale for $55? Dude, you already know I got it. Like, I can't return it. I got it from Amazon. What do you think I'm going to try to get my $20 back? Keep those comments to yourself, and let's check out this box set. Alright, so here they are of the package. We're not going to go over articulation. We're not even going to go over scale because you guys probably already own all of these action figures. I'm just kind of giving you my thoughts on the box set. First off, over here you have Iron Fist, which this Iron Fist, the shirtless Iron Fist, I actually really like a lot. He might be one of my favorites or my favorite. Just the whole shirtless thing, I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. It just looks cool. So basically all these Iron Fists are different. So you have a red one, a dark green one with like the big collar. Then you have like the avocado green one, the white one, and the shirtless one. Totally cool with that. Would about it no matter what. Really glad to have that repaint. Then you come over here, Jessica Jones, Jewel, whatever you want to call her. Basically Jewel with the costume on, Jessica Jones without it on. Basically black hair, purple hair. I don't know why she doesn't have purple hair. That'd be really cool if she did. It kind of matched Purple Man a little bit better. We'll go over her a little bit more in a second. Then you have 3 figures that are exactly the same, except for slightly repainted. That's kind of where they sting us a little bit. They couldn't even give us a new weapon. They couldn't give us an unmasked head. They couldn't do anything to make that just a little bit more exciting. And then over here you have Luke Cage, which is a figure that I know a lot of you guys were looking for to get because basically you can only get him in a con exclusive to get the Thunderbolt version. I kind of wish that they would have painted the new one with the black shirt, but I'm sure a lot of you guys would have been bummed out because you want him in the classic yellow shirt. But since I already have one, that would have been cool for me and not cool for you guys if you don't have them. And then you have this old school Power Man over here. Like this thing, probably still my favorite one. Let's start checking these things out. First off, you have this Iron Fist. We're just going to do some quick comparisons. Basically, you have the same exact figure. I'm pretty sure he's exactly the same. We'll give him a look over real quick. I haven't rehearsed this at all, so sorry. Here he is. It looks exactly the same, except for this one's really wobbly. Repainted, you can tell the difference. I like the white costume. I also like the shirtless one. And then you also have the avocado green one, which has the glowing fists on it. So I was really looking forward to getting this. It was kind of exciting because I really like the wraps on his fists. And then I really like the glowing hands. So now I have an opportunity to display them both ways. And it's a totally different costume. Dark green pants. It's different enough for me. I love it. I think it's a great repaint, a great reuse, and I'm a guy that hates repaints. Then you have this Jessica Jones. This is basically a figure that you already have. I'm not going to pull them out because there's no point, because you probably got at least 4 of these things in your toy room and you don't even know it. Well, you probably do know it. But this thing, like, they could have totally pulled this off. I'm totally cool with the reuse of the head. That doesn't bother me at all. And I'm totally cool with the reuse of the body. If they would have just sculpted the freaking belt and the jewel, if they would have just did that, I would have been totally cool with that. Just that, because you know how they slip on all this crap like these days, like how this belt is like slipped on. It's like the thing that they're doing now. This would have been a perfect opportunity to do that. They couldn't add like 2 cents to this figure and given us a decent belt. Like, I know they're not going to sculpt this top line on it or sculpt the gloves on it. That would be nice. They didn't do any of that, but it is a character that I've wanted in my collection for a really long time, and I'm really happy to have her. She's basically the whole reason why I bought the box set. Screw it, you know I'm lying. I would have bought it anyways. And then you have this Daredevil. Basically, this is the new one that comes in the box set. They did paint his sticks a little bit better. They're actually red now with a little bit of silver. But you basically already have this. Like, I like one just as much as the other. If you would have just thrown in a new head sculpt, just a new unmasked head, or at least a different head where he has a different facial, just something to where it isn't a total kick in the dick. Because this really sucks when you do shit like this. Because you know that we're going to buy it. At least you probably know I'm going to buy it. Because I'm a sucker and I just can't say no. And then you have these 2 Power Mans over here, Luke Cage, whatever you guys like to call him. He's Power Man to me. The whole Luke Cage thing, that's kind of like the Netflix thing. I'm not really digging it. So basically, they're the same exact head. I'm trying to get some decent light on it. Same head, same body. The boots are different, and I totally like that. Like, the silver cuffs on these boots, it looks weird because then he's got sneakers on, which I'm glad that they're different. I kind of wish that he just had normal jeans on because that just looks really silly to me, but I already have this one, so it doesn't bother me. But if I didn't have this one, if they did some stupid shit like this, that would be something that really pissed me off. He has the gauntlets, which I like. If you don't like the gauntlets, you can pop his hands off and take those things out. But I mean, this isn't Netflix. Screw it. I like them with the gauntlets. And they went ahead and put a different belt on them, which is totally cool. Like, so they take the time and the money to do something like this. They didn't have to put a new belt on them, but they did anyway. They could have used this other belt, and we would have still bought it and been totally happy about it. But they didn't. But they couldn't do it for Jessica Jones or Jewel. But they did do it for him, which is cool. And then this guy has like some weird like black paint like going up his sleeves, like he has like gloves on. I really like these gauntlets. Like, they actually took a little time into that thing. The back's exactly the same. And then this one has a Thunderbolt symbol on the arm. This one has nothing. So normally I'd be totally pissed off that my old figure that was worth something is now worth absolutely nothing. But I'm really glad that I still have it, and I really like this new one. So this one doesn't bother me at all. And then if you guys don't have this one, get your ass on eBay. I don't know what he costs, but he's just a character. He's just really cool to have in your toy room. You can put him with one of these old Iron Fists back here for a really cool team up. And here he is. That's the review. I kind of already showed you the collection. Trying to burn through these reviews. 2 more to go until New Year's. Thanks for watching.